In the Moon Realm, where the stars shimmered like diamonds in a velvet sky, lived Era, a fairy with silver wings and a heart that beat for more than just magic. She was tasked with guarding the secrets of the night, ensuring the balance of the realms was maintained. Her world was one of beauty, light, and harmony, but beneath it all, there was a deep enmity between fairies and werewolves, a rivalry as old as time itself. Adrian, a human with a dark secret, lived in a village near the forest that bordered the Moon Realm. Every full moon, he became a werewolf, a creature bound by curse and blood, forced to battle the beast inside him. Despite his efforts to live a normal life, Adrian could never escape the pull of his transformation, the violence that came with it. His existence was a constant struggle between the man he was and the monster he became, and he had long since accepted that love was not a luxury he could afford. But one fateful night, under the pale glow of the full moon, their paths crossed. Era had been sent on a mission to observe the human realm, but she never expected to find herself face to face with Adrian. As he struggled with the transformation, unable to control the rage building inside him, Era's heart reached out to him. She saw not a monster, but a man trapped in his own body, fighting a war he didn't want to fight. Without thinking, Era intervened, using her magic to calm Adrian's wild nature. He froze, his wolf-like eyes meeting hers, and in that moment, something between them shifted, something powerful, undeniable, and, most dangerous of all, something that could change everything. Despite the ancient hatred between their kinds, Era and Adrian found themselves falling in love. Their bond grew stronger with each passing night, a love neither of them could resist. But their relationship was a forbidden one that could destroy the fragile peace between their realms. The Moon Realm Council, the leaders of her kind, warned her that a fairy and a werewolf together could bring about catastrophe. And the werewolf clans, if they knew of Adrian's secret love, would see it as a betrayal, and punish him for it. But none of that stopped Era or Adrian. They believed their love was worth the risk, worth fighting for. However, things grew even more complicated when Era discovered she was pregnant. The news sent a chill through her heart. A fairy carrying the child of a werewolf. It was unheard of. If either realm discovered the truth, the consequences would be dire. Era's wings would be clipped, her magic bound, and Adrian would be hunted by his own kind. Desperate to protect her child and Adrian, Era withdrew from both worlds, hiding her growing belly beneath layers of clothing. Every day was a struggle, every step a reminder of the danger they were in. Adrian, too, was torn between his love for Era and the beast that raged inside him. He knew he couldn't control it forever, and the closer the full moon drew, the more afraid he became of what he might do. As Era's pregnancy progressed, tensions between the fairy and werewolf worlds grew. Whispers spread, and suspicion began to brew. The Council of Fairies, sensing the disruption in the balance of power, sent emissaries to search for any signs of Era's betrayal. The werewolf clans, too, sensed something was wrong, their noses catching the faintest scent of something unnatural in the air. The two worlds, on the verge of war once more, would stop at nothing to tear Era and Adrian apart. But love, as they both knew, was a powerful force. Adrian, in a moment of clarity, realized that he could no longer hide his feelings for Era. He refused to let the curse of his bloodline dictate his future. He would stand by her side, fight for their child, and protect the love they had built. Era, too, found the courage to defy the laws of her people. She was willing to sacrifice everything for Adrian and the child growing inside her. The night of the full moon arrived, and with it, the final confrontation. Era and Adrian stood together, facing the leaders of both worlds, knowing the consequences of their defiance. Adrian's wolf side roared inside him, but this time, it was not a war he fought alone. Era's magic wrapped around him, anchoring him to his humanity. With a surge of determination, they fought back the forces that sought to destroy their love. Adrian, using every ounce of strength he had, stood tall against the wrath of his pack. Era, her wings glowing with the power of a mother's love, called upon her magic to shield them from the oncoming storm. When the dust settled, both realms were forever changed. The child Era carried, born of fairy and werewolf blood, was a symbol of hope, a bridge between two worlds that had long been at odds. The ancient enmity between their kinds began to heal, slowly, as both sides recognized the strength that had been born from their union. Era and Adrian, their love surviving against all odds, stood together, two souls bound by destiny, fighting for a future where love could overcome even the most ancient of curses. Moral of the story **. True love knows no boundaries, no realms, and no curses. It has the power to unite even the most unlikely of hearts and heal the deepest divides.